Or is that front flip? Oh, no, there it goes. Now it broke. And there goes the skier. He's still flying. Backflip. Oh, almost nailed it. Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to Carried Away. We did some ski lift building on the Rookie Mountain on our first video. Now we're moving on. We're going to try and finish off the rest of Rookie Mountain today. But fortunately, there's also been a patch today which adds in something new and cool, a rider cam. So now we can hit F1 and go along with the rider, which frankly seems really cool to me. I was hoping they'd add something like that. So here's our Rookie Mountain. Actually, everything looks very different on here now. So it used to be that these had like lines through them to show that you'd completed them, but now they have check marks, so that's a little bit better. So the lines just kind of run into the next name, so now that's all fixed up. Looks like we got through, what, 5, 6, 7, look, we got through 8 lifts last time. Let's try and see if we can get through the remainder. So there's 15 total slopes on this hill. I thought there were 14, but maybe they added one. Oh, there's a couple of expert ones I see. Oh, okay, that's cool. I never paid attention to the coloring on these things before. Now I get it. I'm not terribly observant sometimes. Let's go do Carrie's Gap. This one's a ski jump one. See if we can manage to get across here. Oh, okay, so this one we have to go down, jump over this tree. We have to get the star down here at the bottom. So we're going to need a little bit of a slope here, I'm thinking. Something that can give us a bit of an angle, because we want to get that star. But we don't want to go too steep too quickly. Or when the skier gets down there, they'll just go like far too vertical and then they won't get anywhere. So let's try doing this way here. So far I've been really enjoying the game. It's lots of little experimentation required in order to kind of sort everything out, which I think is really cool. I like that it's not like it takes a little bit of effort to try to solve these particular jumps. Now that's not going to hold. That's definitely going to fold down on me. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of extra bracing in here. I'm spending more than I really should. So $347. Actually, I guess it's not that bad. Or 347 pounds, I guess it is. And we have to stay under 1,000, so that's not so bad. All right. Actually, the stresses on this ramp already don't look fantastic, but woohoo! Oh, that was perfect. That could not have gone any better. First attempt. How do we do score-wise? 347. I feel like that might be on the high side, but we'll find out. Leaderboard's a little slow loading. Well, it looks like the leaderboard doesn't cooperate, but that's okay. I mean, 347 out of 1,000. That's not so bad. We only spent like a third of the money. Let's go on to the next one. So that was a quick and easy jump. Let's move on to, I guess we can do back to front. That's the next one. It's got the little arrow there indicating that's one we picked, so let's try that one, I guess. Okay, so this one we're starting on the right side and we have to go to the left. And we're gonna get past this valley and this big tree that's right here. We don't have any logs. We do have ropes though. That's good. I feel like I'm liking that whole rope thing. How do I want to do this exactly? I'm not really sure. But we'll just try building something here and see how it works out. That's definitely not gonna be able to reach across there. So we'll do a little regular frame in the middle here. Now we have to get something that is going to let us get the star that's here. We do have ropes on this level too. I'd kind of like to play around with the ropes a little bit. So I think there might be something there that the rope's going to help you save money when you're figuring out the whole build aspect of this. All right, so we have to clear the rock that's here. Which means I'm thinking we're definitely going to need something here structurally to try to build up this way just a little bit so that we can get an angle so that the skier can go up here without going over the over the rock in a way that they crash right into it, I guess. Actually, and in order to support this, I'm going to add a rope across there. And then here, so I'm going to put a wheel here. A wheel here. Clearing this trio is going to be a bit of a trick. So we're going to need to do again something over on this side. I don't know. I wonder if the skier will hang down low enough if I go this way. So then I got to cross all 3 of the wheels. This one's barely touching though. We'll try to move that up a little bit. Take some of the strain off just a tiny bit. The chair might be low enough here, I think. Now, whether this is strong enough or not is another matter. Let's maybe add... Oops, no, that's not what I want. Let's go to the rope. We'll have that in here. Whoops. Come on. No, that's not what I want at all. Delete that. Let's see if we can put a rope right between the two of those. This might be too weak here, but we'll give it a whirl and see how it goes. I want to see how this looks from the rider point of view. Oh, see, I thought I was going to go like actually with the rider, but oh, there we go. Woohoo! Oh, we're just a little bit... Oh, no, we did get the star. Nice. And the stress tolerances are really, really simple. So, and again, this is going to be another easy win, I think. Because it looks like we're well within tolerance on this whole thing. The most strain seems to be right here, and it's really not that much. So this will be a nice, quick, easy win again. Is the scoreboard working here? No, I got to figure it 2,250 pounds. That's not really going to do anything good for score-wise. The leaderboard doesn't appear to be working at the moment, but I'm sure they'll get that sorted out. All right, so that's 2 lifts down already. Man, this is a breeze. Okay, so on to the cannon. Now, this one is... well, I guess that one was probably easy because it was... No, back to front was a blue one. That was intermediate. We're going to move on to an advanced one now called the cannon. It looks like we've done... Oh, there's only one more jump left in this one. I like doing the jump ones. They're fun. Let's try the cannon out. The cannon, which I guess is referring to this little snow cannon thing here. Yeah, that is blowing snow. Well, there's a second one over there. Oh, a third one there. Okay, so this one I think is the only one we interact with. This snow cannon that's here. Man, I love being able to rotate around this thing in 3 dimensions. That's really cool. Sometimes I wish it was a little easier to control the camera view, but that's okay. So drag this over. Like if I could use the WASD key to pan the camera around, that would be great. Okay, let's try and make it maybe it's... Well, I should probably get out of this view first. Okay, so we can build... What have we got access to? We have logs on this one. 6-tier unit. We have planks. We have ropes and we have wheels, and that's it. Okay, so I feel like I'm going to want logs over here, I suspect. Like so. And maybe do... No, make this just a little bit shorter, and then I can do a supporting log across in between. This isn't even straight. Come on, that won't reach. All right, we'll tuck it in just a little bit. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, and then across here we can switch over to planks. If I could put that on properly. We'll go up like this. Okay. I don't know how structurally sound that's going to be. Hopefully the tension on the line should be pulling the tower this way, and I'm hoping this cross member here will help support that. Throw a little wheel on the top of here. Now this other one, we're gonna have to get relatively high. Based on where I have this build. Maybe I don't want this yet. Let's get rid of that. Build a little extension side off of here. Something like that kind of thing. And then in order to help with the way this is gonna pull, how can I was hoping I could stick some rope on here, but I mean I could go like this to help give it a little bit of extra stability when it's pulling this way, but I don't know how much that's really gonna help. But let's try that out. Stick a wheel on there. And then, so if I build a tower here, I can get them to angle up, and then hopefully that'll be enough to clear this tree, but I'm not really sure. Let's try planks over here, I guess. I'm just gonna go, I don't know, try to angle this inward like this a little bit, I guess. And then we'll try and adjust this just a little bit. I want to try to level this off a little bit so that, no, that can't go any higher. There we go. Okay, so if I put the wheel here, if we put a wheel here, and then let's do a second wheel here so we can support the weight of the rider all the way across. That's 3185 out of 5,000. So we're definitely inside the goal range, although that's probably not competitive in terms of the score, but oh, that's going to be much too high now. The rider's going to be well above where I want them to be. What if I get rid of the wheels here and put them down lower instead? We do a wheel here, and I don't know, wheel here. Let's pull this out, go across like so. No, see, it's not even touching the one wheel now. That is one ugly building, but I'm kind of curious to see whether this will hold. I have a feeling it's going to break over here. I don't think this setup here is going to be strong enough, but let's give it a whirl. See what happens. Oh, actually, the stress is super low. I'm just going to sail through this thing. He's going to go over the crazy snowy thing. Woo! Woo! Backflips. Or is that front flip? Oh, no, there it goes. Now it broke. And there goes the skier. He's still flying. Backflip. Oh, almost nailed it. Not quite, though. Well, he actually got back to a place where he was farther away than when he started. That's maybe not the best way to go. Okay, so this tower probably just needs to really stand up a little bit more straight. I feel like I have that just tilted a little bit too much over. I don't think this thing on the top's providing any support, so let's get rid of that. This rope isn't really doing anything, so let's get rid of that. Can we move this over? No, that's already as far as it'll go. If I cut this in just a little bit, then I can move this over more and try to support the pressure that's coming here, I guess. Let's try that. Oh, nice! It stays with the rider camera. Come on, buddy. We can do it. There he goes with the flips again. Don't hit the tree. Don't hit the tree. Oh, no! All right. Oh, he landed on the skis, but he's not going to make it up the hill. All right, so they're definitely hitting the tree there. That's no good. All right, so far so good. We're in like the 50s range. That's not too bad. Now, when he goes over and he just starts doing these crazy flippy things, it's... Oh, yep, over the tree. Oh, no. Oh, toast. Oh, he's still alive. He's going to get across. Go, buddy, go. That doesn't look like success there, though. I don't know. Okay, can I lower this down a little? So it gives it the tiniest little boost up that maybe will get us over the tree. I don't know, though. That looks awfully close. We got the star. Man, he's really flying around up there. Oh, no. Oh, all right. Oh, look at him go. He's flying away. All the way back over the house. I really hope we have really good insurance at this place. Oh, look, it's still moving. I hope we have good insurance here because that's just not going to cut it. Okay, so I think we actually have a dual problem here. I think the line is maybe moving around too much. And I wonder if I can control it better if I put a wheel here and a wheel here and just pinch it in between. So that now it creates maybe a little bit more tension here and then it won't pull on the line so bad. It's got like a weird little sandwiching effect as it goes through there, I guess, but... Come on, skier, you can do it. So the line is definitely bouncing around less, but... Oh, the strain is still getting higher, but yeah, no, that's not going to cut it. Oh, no! Oh, off he goes again. Ooh! Oh, almost landed on his feet. I wonder, how far do these lines reach? Oh. Wait a minute. Ahaha. I'm going to get rid of this. That will keep a certain amount of downward pressure on the line so that it doesn't flip around so much when the rider's going through. It looks really weird, but that might actually work. I feel like this isn't going to be strong enough, but let's try. This is just like rolling along on the top of the line. It's not really doing a ton, but it does stop the line from going excessively high. So that might control a little bit of the movement of the line. Oh, no, there we go. No, forget that. So let's try and make this a little bit more flexible. If we go like this log will technically pivot a tiny bit. It's kind of translating some of the strain over to here. This is such a weird setup. I feel like this shouldn't work. Oh, it's bouncing all over, but he made it. Oh, we got one rider through. Okay. So that's one successful rider. And he's over. Is he over? He got over. Wow, how did you fall off over there? That's ridiculous. You were already there. Push him through. Just ski right into him and push him through. Push him through the barrier. Oh, up on the toes. If you just get him through. I think that's it for the riders. Without more riders, we can't. No, come on. Okay, so I think the angle over here was just a little bit too steep. Oh, now that's going red on me. Come on. The angle over here was maybe just a little bit too steep. So as the swing came down, it was just like flinging him off. There we go. Now he finally got off properly. Hopefully we can get two more of them through here. That would be good. We actually saved, I think, a little bit of money, too, by making this just a little bit shorter so we could reduce the angle that the line was coming down into this, like, second chalet kind of structure here. We did it! Yes! All right, that took a few attempts. This is definitely a bit of a wacky design. I really wish I could see the scoreboard so I could see how I fared against other people, but nevertheless, we got through another one. So that leaves us with 4 more to accomplish. So Rhino's Ravine. This one's another jump. I like the jump ones. Let's do that one. Rhino's Ravine. Okay, so this is a big ravine. Okay, so we have to jump over this ravine and get to the other side, and we need to get the star in the middle as well. So we use a little fancy jump ramp here. See if we can get this to work. Come on. Okay, it would be nice if I could get by with just that. I have a feeling I might have made the end of this a little bit too steep, so when I jump, the rider's gonna go a little crazy on me, but so just connect it like so. Try to give this as much support as we can. Without overspending on the budget anyway. Maybe like that. Alright, 288 we spent out of a possible 800. That's actually showing good and stable. Oh, there's 2 skiers we have to jump with. Oh, we got over with the one that jumped, but not the second one. Okay, so that was actually pretty close. Not bad for a first attempt, I don't think. Let's stretch this out a little bit. I already have these at maximum length, so that's not going to work. Okay, so this one's going to be tough because we ultimately have 2 riders. Oh, you broke it. All right, I need to change that back again. So I adjusted this a little bit, but clearly it was more stable the first time around. I should probably do maybe another support here. Trying to help keep things up. Okay, so this is the hard part. So you can tab and control both skiers ultimately. I hit the wrong button. All right, come on, make the jump, make the jump. Woohoo! Oh, he's fading back. Oh, he made it again, but again, the first guy, not so much. Okay, so I'm gonna need to tweak this a little bit. All right, I don't know if this is gonna work, but oh, that's really bouncing out over the ledge there. I have a feeling this is gonna break as soon as I jump off this thing. Oh, too low. Oh, they both made it, just not high enough to get the star, and not really far enough to get a good clean landing either. This one's definitely too steep now, I think. Come on, skier jump. Oh! They didn't die, but they landed on top of each other. Again, not the ideal landing position. Okay, let's maybe just tweak this down a little bit. I was trying to conserve ramp so I wasn't overspending, but I'm going to use just another little one here. We're 258, and I can't make that reach. Okay. This is structurally, this one does not look good, but hopefully that'll be strong enough to support it. I don't know. Come on and jump. Oh, we got one of them again, so he's got a clear jump over, but the poor second guy, not so much. All right, now I broke back here. All right, hold on. Let's try another redesign. Go skier, jump. No. Oh, that was gonna hurt. All right, that's the harsh way to go about things, buddy. If we can change the angle just a little bit so they get a little bit more height, they can grab the star and clear the gap without jumping. Yes, no. Oh yes, he made it. Yeah, victory. 421. So we spent a little more than half, which is a bit more than I wanted to. Again, no leaderboard right now, so I can't tell how that fared. But yes, okay, we got across, and we didn't have to jump, so that was sweet. What have we got left? So there's only 3 left. We have a gondola, stay grounded, which is going to be another drag lift one. We had one of those in the tutorial. I don't think there's been one in the main part of the game here yet, so that might be the first one. Get all required across the finish line. Okay, so let's go to gondola, be good. This is one of the expert ones, so this one might be a little tricky. Whoa! High-speed mountain travel. The future's here. Gondolas can carry up to 3 people at a time. They're also faster and more suited for large distances. All right. This one, oops, out of resources. What? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so this one is definitely a larger distance. Oh my goodness, there's a lot on here. Okay, so we have logs, we have ropes. We have not a lot else. We've got logs, ropes, planks, and wheels. to try to get our gondola all the way up to the top here. So the nice thing about these trees is, like, when you look at this three-dimensionally... Oops, that kind of fell down. When you look at this three-dimensionally, all these things we're building are actually behind the trees, so they don't necessarily get in the way of our building. They mostly just get in the way from the perspective of... how's that going to work? All right. Okay, here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try and use ropes. Extensive use of ropes on here to try to get through the early part of this relatively cheaply. I don't know that this is going to work, but we'll find out soon enough, I guess. All right, so we've got ropes there, and then we need to do a tower here and a tower here in order to manage this. This tower is going to have to be high enough. Oh, boy. This might be tricky. This tower is going to have to be high enough to get to the star. And it has terrible support in here. There we go. Okay, and we'll put a wheel like here. Then when that can take us... I mean, obviously, whoops, no, I don't want to wrap around that way. The wheel here in the middle is not really going to accomplish a lot. So I may not need this one. I may have to do something else there, but that'll take us that far. And then up here, we want to get a tower that goes up this way and then cuts down towards here. So we're going to need our tower to, I don't know, to maybe like come out here, I guess. So let's try logs up here because we're going to need the structure. No, these logs seem like really short for some reason. I don't know why that is. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll see how that goes. And then we'll try throwing a wheel up here. Maybe a wheel here too, and then we can go down like that. I mean, this looks relatively stable, and I mean, until you start using it. This top part up here is not working. I'm missing a rope here. So this rope is going to go across to that support. This tower I don't think is going to hold up, though. But maybe if this thing's not collapsing, it will. Nope, there it goes. So what about if we took a log here and went this way? And got rid of that. And then this we could angle inwards like so. I don't know what that's going to do pressure-wise. There's a lot of strain on that log there. Oh, no, that one's breaking now, too. Maybe we can displace some more of the force down through the middle of this thing so that it's not all bearing on that side. Still, no, it's still too high. All right, we're at 6458 of 9,000. I've spent too much on this middle tower, I think, somehow. I wonder... Can I just do another log here? Oh, that's actually shorter than I thought it would be. Can I just do another log there with a wheel on it? I have a feeling that this isn't going to work. I think the issue here is going to be that this isn't going to be high enough to get that star. No, it dips down a little bit, so that's no good. I do like the idea of using the angled logs up here with the ropes to get it up the early part of the mountain, but it's not working. Not working so much with this part. So let's go like ultra simple here in the middle. So I don't need this to go very high. Stick a wheel on top. Then that should actually get us past that structure there. Yeah, see, that's not bad. I mean, this up here is no good. That's going to break for sure. Oh, down here broke. Ah, drat. That was not quite how I wanted that to go. I mean, technically it's not broken. The cable cars are sliding up the tree. That's got to be not helping too much with our design. That seems to be working down here now. So that gets us past the early trees. Up here to collect the star. Okay, it's this tower at the top that's not doing it for me. This tower's got to go. There's got to be something else we can do here that's got to be a little bit more cost effective. Okay, I think I have a design I might like here. So I'm going to try and go this route. We'll select this. And that will let me copy it. And then I can stick it here. And I think... I'm not entirely sure, but I think this might work. If we could do two wheels here, maybe make the first one a little bit higher and a little more inward. And then stretch the rope over top of that. And then on this side here, in order to help support it, if we throw a rope down from here to the anchor and here to the anchor, will that hold the building up? Or are they just going to sag the whole time? Now, the strain's all right here on this side. That's not where I want that to be. So the ropes aren't going to help. But this wheel needs to go out just a little bit. Okay, let's try that. The pressure's getting up around 70%, which is maybe a little bit on the high side. I have a feeling something might break, but let's see how it goes through here. And this cable car at the top is... Oh, they're really bouncing off the trees down here. Smoothest cable car ride ever. Make that a little higher. That might work. Now it's going to put a little more strain on this one. A little less strain on this one. Let me change the angle here. See if we can try to improve the strain on this middle tower. So we're running around 60%. I think we're in a good position to get both of the stars this time. They're not bouncing off the trees this time either, which is probably a much better thing for the riders. We have three guys riding in this little cable car here. Somebody's still hitting a tree. Okay, so we got both of the stars. We got all the riders through. 5,803 we spent now. Victory. Success. And this time we got all the medals. We got no leaderboard. Nice. Okay, so we have 2 mountains left. I'd like to try to get through these quickly if we can. Stay grounded. This one's going to be a drag lift, and then Sharkfin Peak. All right. Oh, stay grounded. So we have to keep this one... This is a drag lift. We have to keep them on the ground the whole time. And that's going to present a little bit of a challenge. So we're going to have to use a ramp here to get across. Because we've got to keep the skier on the ground here. So we're going to need a ramp bridge across here for sure. At the very least, we're going to have this. If nothing else, we can't get away without this one. So we'll go like that, and then we're going to need some supports in here. I'm going to try and get a little bit closer. This camera view is a little weird. There we go. Okay, so if I put some supports in here... Is that going to be enough to hold that? I think it might, actually. Okay, so we've got our way across the gap now. We need a way to get the line to go. So if we connect the line up here, it's going to go through things. So up here, we're going to want... Try just doing a simple little cross structure here. Now, it's not holding a lot of weight because the skier is just going to be sliding along the ground. I'll have to tweak this a little bit so that they can actually reach. I will probably need, again, something over here with a wheel on it. Like that. Angle this one down a bit. Okay, I think that might be workable there. No, that figures. I can't quite reach it. There we go. Okay, so that'll get him through that part of it. Down below here, I feel like what I really want is just something to help keep the rider down toward the ground. I don't even necessarily need... I don't necessarily need a lot here. So if we put 2 wheels on here, maybe. And then this one's going to go underneath and then over top that one. And we'll kind of thread it that way. Can I reach? No, I can't. No, and I only have 1,100 to spend on this, and I'm already at 1,050. So this is more than I want to spend down here. Let's get rid of this here. Try and build something that's going to be a little bit more economical. I don't know what kind of strain this is going to put on things. It might actually put too much pressure on it. What happens if this is out of here? That's probably less pressure. There, let's maybe try that. Let's see how this goes. Now this part here might be a little bit steep. I'm not sure how the skiers are going to make it through there. That's not what I want. Switch gears. There we go. Look at him go. You got it, dude. All right, so he's making it up. Oh, his skis are just barely staying on the snow there. And then it gives him a good pull, and they get a nice little run down the other side. Actually, the thing's going through his body. That's maybe not that's maybe not ideal, but we did get him through. And he takes the plunge after he goes over the end. So that's good. It didn't cost us anything in terms of our success by them plunging off the cliff. Okay, so that went relatively well. I feel like we kept fairly minimal cost there. If I'm going to try and get on the leaderboard, I'll probably try to do something different up top here to be a little bit more cost effective. But that's all overall. I feel like it worked pretty well. So I think I'm happy with that. Last one, Shark Fin Peak. This is another expert one. If we can get past this one, that'll move us on to the next mountain. Okay, this one looks... Oh my goodness. Okay, so this one is going to be tricky. So the lodge we have to get to is here, but there's this big tree in the way we're going to have to get over, which means we're going to have to build some sort of a big structure here in the middle that will support getting over the tree, but still give us the right angle to get down to the building. Oh, and we have to stay under 11,000. Well, 11,000. This is going to be a lot of building. Okay, so we're definitely going to need logs. What's that number one there for? Oh my gosh, I only get access to a single log. Are you kidding me? Okay, so not only do we have to make some big structure, but we've got to do it on a budget. A serious, serious budget. Okay, let's start off with a tower over here, I guess. Because I know I'm gonna need something to get over this thing anyway. Okay, so I've got the beginnings of a tower to go. That has a really steep angle that I'm trying to hit. I think how can I control this line a little bit so it does what I want it to? If I can get this to go out farther. Oops. This is an awful. That's an awful design. There's no way that's not breaking. The sheer amount of pressure on this arc right here is crazy. This is not working the way I would hope that it would. So now we've got breakage down to the bottom here. So this top part up here kept breaking, and now that I've got it almost strong enough to hold, I'm getting breakage down here. I think I'm gonna have to redesign. So we're at 4788. I mean, technically, I'm gonna have to build. I'm probably gonna have to build something to get over this peak here at the beginning. So maybe I could change the way the pressure is working on this just a little bit. I've got this actually up exceptionally high now that I think about it, relative to where this star is. If I could come in closer to the level of the star, then that might take some of that pressure off, just a little bit anyway. Okay, I have a stronger tower build here. Well, I thought it was stronger. It needs a little bit more support, I think, but I think I've got a relatively strong tower build, but it's just not going to get this star yet. So I have a couple of options. I can either extend this tower out in a way that I try to stretch out and reach for the star, or build higher so that the angle that it comes down at will hit the star. And they're hitting the sign anyway, so that's that's not going to work. This is going to be higher on this side still. So let's get rid of this. Get rid of this wheel here, and we'll send this out maybe this way. Alright, so I built out the left-hand tower so it extends out a little bit more to the left-hand side. So we've got clearance over the sign now, so that's not our issue. That part works. Ish. It's ugly, and we've used an awful lot of wood already, but we're still well underneath the 11,000 we can spend on this one. So the next thing we need to figure out is how we're going to get the star over here. And so I feel like maybe if I go with something similar to what I had originally, now that we've got a different support structure going down the other side, if I could get the forces set up right here, then we might be able to stretch out and reach this thing. Alright, so this one definitely has the reach, but it's getting a lot of strain right here in the middle, so it's turning red, and I have a feeling that's going to break. There's a lot of vertical force down there, apparently. If this holds out long enough, we've got the skier past the first obstacle. I'm pretty sure they'll hit the star coming down here. Yep, we're good. Just don't dump the skier off in a weird way at the bottom. If this holds just long enough, man, we're hovering like right at that 80% mark, right in the 80s. We spent a lot of money. Like we're at almost 9,000 out of 11,000 max, but we're still well within that goal range. But I have a feeling again, this is not going to be a leaderboard finish. Not that we can see it right now anyway, but that's 3 skiers through. Skier number 4. There's skier number 5 right there. Nice, we did it. Holy, I wasn't sure that was going to hold. That's quite the monstrosity. But we did get them past it, so that's good. I feel like maybe, now that I'm looking at this more, I wonder if it would have been better to try to create more of an arch in here and use the arch of it. I don't know, we didn't have to reach out pretty far. But nevertheless, we did get through there. Again, there's no leaderboard yet, so we can't see that, unfortunately. I guess with the latest update, it's not displaying. But 8,966. We got through that, and that actually takes us all the way through the Rookie Mountains, and we're now onto the Alps. But we're gonna jump into the Alps again next time, I think. We'll try out some new puzzling boards there and see if we can manage to get our ski lifts to work in those areas. But thanks everyone for checking out the video. I do hope you enjoy these and come back and check out some more. I'm really enjoying this game, and I hope you are also. If you would like to purchase the game yourself, the link will be located in the description below. It's on Steam. I think it's like $9 or $10, something like that. So it's a nice. It's actually a pretty cheap game for the entertainment value I'm getting out of it. I'm as always CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.